Grandma passed away yesterday. I heard my mom rustling about in her room around 4 a.m. I could tell that the time had come. When I got to Grandma, she looked surprised, but in that way that seemed like everything had been revealed to her. It lightly rained the night I arrived to Southern California. The orange trees are so full. I remember squeezing oranges at Grandma's house. I'd climb her tree to collect all the oranges. The smells of my grandparents' house come back to me often. The rose bushes she tended to, the blossoms of the orange trees, the maraschino cherries in the refrigerator, and the fresh cut lawn. My grandmother's nurse, Dawn, told us when she first met Grandma that she acted grumpy and stubborn, which sounds like my grandma. But she didn't mind much because the 8-year-old inside of her was jumping with glee that she was caring for Sally Ride's mother. She said that glee had started even before she met her when she saw a photo of her with Gloria Steinem hanging up in front of her bedroom. She wondered, who is this woman? One particularly hard morning with Grandma, early on in their relationship, as Dawn was leaving, she turned back to Grandma and said, "You know, I'm a feminist too." And they became very close after that, as close as one might get with a quiet, stoic Norwegian feminist. I watched her adjust Grandma a few times. She seemed uncomfortable and short of breath. Dawn would loudly comfort her, letting her know she was there and that all Grandma needed to do was relax and that she was doing a great job and that everything would be okay. Grandma was incredibly strong in her last few days. She held my hand for several hours as she was seeing and experiencing things. I assume it was our ancestors gathering to watch over her. She would get startled by something, and when I presented my hand, she would squeeze it so tight. Today, the sun is out and the air is fresh here in Southern California, where my grandmother spent most of her life. Outside, the yellow-rumped warbler, the house finch, the lesser goldfinch, the Anna's hummingbirds, they all sing. In the distance, I can hear kids playing soccer at the junior high I went to. The other night when Dawn came in, she told us about adjusting Grandma earlier in the day. She said that she cleaned her up and told her that everything would be okay and that Grandma very clearly said to her, "Bullshit." That's Grandma. She didn't say much, but you knew where she stood, even with a couple of words. Or none at all. Last night I was sitting with my mom and she was telling me about St. Francis of Assisi, who said, "Preach the gospel at all times. If necessary, use words." This very much sounds like my grandma. Today when I woke up, I felt gratitude for dawn and this new day. It's so beautiful here, and I miss my grandma.